Welcome to 1 Hour with Bob. We're going to have some fun tonight. Stay with us. Reggie, Centracio, how you doing?
How are you, son?
Hey, what are we doing with gloves on? What is this?
Well, I didn't want to say it, but there'll be an exam later.
Actually, folks, look at this. You know what apron you're wearing? One of my aprons. We did a whole bunch of shows down at the Walk Mall, Cooking with Bob, and I missed those shows, and I got to bring them back.
Get back into it.
And I know that. And you know what else I got to get back into? People that know me and know the show realize that I used to own a restaurant. I used to be in the restaurant business. I had a restaurant for several years. Me, my brother, who's since passed, and my sister, sadly, who's also since passed. They're both excellent cooks. I was an okay cook, but they were excellent. My brother was graduated from Johnson & Wales. My sister was the old, beautiful, little bit bulky Italian girl, Italian woman that could cook anything. She would make anything taste good. I don't care what it was. You could bring her the worst piece of meat or the worst. She'd find something to make it good, to make it taste good. She could cook anything. Well, I bought them a restaurant back in the 80s just to give them their dream. You know, they always wanted to have their own restaurant. I said, you got it. You run it. You do what you want. We'll split whatever we make on it. I'll run the front. You guys run the back. And we had fun for several years doing that. A lot of work, a lot of time. Well, they got sick, and they both have since passed. But I do know how to cook, and I was doing cooking shows down at the mall, and I also would bring in chefs to cook with me, and actually do most of the heavy cooking. But I did learn, growing up in a family of 9 kids. My father died, as you know, when I was 7. The oldest one in my family was 13 years old. And we had to make do with whatever we had in the cupboard sometimes. So me, my oldest sister, my second oldest sister, Rita, who died, and my older brother, Victor, who died, we all cooked. There's 4 younger ones, well, the 5 younger ones weren't that too, because they had us cooking for them, so they really didn't have to learn how to cook it. But we all knew how to make something out of nothing. So that's when I want to show. I think I'm going to start a new series, Cooking with Bob, when you got little money. And tonight, well, you saw already how we did that, right?
Yeah, I have little money, and we did good so far.
We did good.
Yeah.
And we're going to show people how with not a lot of money, besides it's fun, and as I pointed out to you several times tonight, it's what? For the family. It's nice.
You're right. It's family. You
It's
said
family.
that so many times I can't possibly ever.
But you forgot it already.
I didn't. It was a test for you.
Oh, it's a test for me. Yeah. It's nice for something that family, as you go to see folks, you go to see how you can take something that costs very, very little money. It's very good, and the guests we have tonight are going to get a chance to taste it too.
It's good.
Right?
They're looking forward to it.
They're looking forward to it. And it's good. It's good, and it's very inexpensive. And we're going to see
This band is talented.
What do you have for band? You got a lot of people here
well,
tonight.
I said earlier that I would say it on TV. This, in fact, is your finest hour.
Sounds like you Winston Churchill.
I look like him, but
Yeah.
not quite. But, yeah,
Is that what he said?
I've known you for a long, long time. And this is the first time that I know you had a big band on your
Big
show.
band, that's right. That's
and this is
absolutely
really
right.
indicative of the kind of quality that you look for in your show.
Right.
So tonight we have the band is called the New Providence Big Band.
Providence Big Band.
It brings back the time of the 40s, 50s,
Right.
in some cases 20s and 30s.
Dorsey era.
Yeah,
era
Dorsey,
there.
Glenn Miller,
Again,
and the
yeah.
big bands, and
Right.
the big band era. But this is an opportunity to hear live music.
Real music.
Yeah, real live music,
Right.
not the rap crap they play today, because I don't even know what they're talking about.
Well, I don't call that music. When people
I
scratch a
said
record-
what it was.
Yeah.
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 And you can't even understand it. And
Right.
so when you hear music tonight, you're going to be hearing real live music as it was intended to
With
be.
beautiful instruments,
Yeah.
with real. I mean,
Yeah, we have
horn.
a
The
whole
horn. Look at the
sax
horns.
section.
My God.
Have a whole trombone section, a whole
Right.
trumpet section, a rhythm, piano,
Drummer.
drums, bass, and guitar.
Wow.
So that's as good as you. And of course,
And a singer. And a beautiful
Now
lead
you're
singer.
stealing my thunder.
Oh,
See?
all right.
We have a vocalist with us tonight, Katie Klyla, and she is the best. So you get a chance to hear her later on.
Right.
But I think what we'd like to do now is if you think it's ready to go ahead and
Go for
do
it.
a number.
But here's what we're going to do. While they're doing their number, you and I are going to take a walk, and we're going to set up for the cooking segment of Cooking with Bob on An Hour with Bob.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Can't wait.
Go ahead.
So tonight
Introduce-
you're going to be
introduce.
listening to the music of the New Providence Big Band, and this is New Providence Big Band.
Oh! Unbelievable. Look at this. Look at this. We're ready to go here, folks. Hi, Reg.
How you doing?
I just saw
Hi.
you over there. How'd you
Yeah.
get over here?
Tough.
Huh?
I made
Tough.
it.
You made it. You made it. Hey, look. Here's what we got. Remember I said easy cooking, inexpensive, good food, and something that the family can all enjoy together. And here we got English muffins. Today, at one of the markets, I'm not supposed to say, one of the markets had a deal on English, and they happen to be Thomas's, you know, they're real good English muffins. Buy one pack, they're four change a pack, but they had buy one, get two free. So you got 3 packs for less than $5 of English muffins.
It's a good deal. Yeah.
So now you got 3 packs of English muffins, 6 in a pack, right? 6 times 3 is 18, times 2 is 36. Follow? You get
Think
6
so.
in a
Let me write
package.
that down,
You
make
got
sure.
6 in a package. You get 3 packages. That's 18 English muffins. Slice them in half. That's times 2. You got 36 halves. What you do with them, what I always do with these, is I take them and I put them in a toaster. Always got to put them in a toaster first. You throw them in a toaster. And this is when you have other people with you. Since we're having trouble with the electric, we're going to do one at a time, one set at a time. You put 2 down, and the toaster, because they're Thomas's, they take a while. So what you have to do is you cook them twice. They'll pop up, even on high. You put them down again. You don't burn them. just cook them a little bit so the inside's cooked a little more, because at home we don't have the ovens. Everybody thinks they can cook a pizza at home like they cook a pizza in the pizza place. Can't happen. The pizza ovens in a pizza place will go up to 750 degrees. Nobody's oven at home is going up to 750 unless they have a Vulcan oven, commercial grade oven. So the maximum you're going to get on a house oven is 550. So it's not going to taste the same. Everybody knows that, wow, how come the pizza tastes different in the pizza place than I make at home? Well, that's why, number one. Number two, depending on what kind of pizza you get, Italian pizza is different than the Greek style pizza. Did you know that? There's at least 5 differences between the two kinds of pizza that I know of. First of all, Italian pizza uses mozzarella cheese, which is what this is. The Greek pizzas, most of them, use cheddar cheese. So therefore, it's a different taste right off the bat. Secondly, the Italian pizzas use this kind of, it's actually pepperoni, real pepperoni. The Greeks pizzas, not that there's anything wrong with it, it's just a different way of doing it. They use what they call sausage for pizza. It doesn't taste, if you notice the different taste, if you ever noticed?
Yeah. There's a place out in Coventry that has it, and there's a definite difference in the taste. You know, Reptakis,
Oh yeah,
Venus Pizza, he does some of that stuff.
right.
He's Greek.
And he's Greek, so he's doing a real Italian pizza. And I like Johnny's, Frankie and Johnny's in East Greenwich. Now look at these. We did these already. You and I did these already. Look, let's leave them on top so people can see that. Where I got a shot here. We're working alone here. We're working short-handed tonight. But look at that. Look at that. That's a pizza that's been in the oven for 8 minutes.
Yeah,
10 minutes, right?
about 10.
10 minutes. And this is using a pizza. This is using a little tiny oven. You don't need a big oven to cook these pizzas. Now let's show people how they made. We got the 2 pizzas here. These are 2 we did. Let me put them down one more time. I don't like the way they cook.
Well, we got these partially made.
All right, you got them partially made. All right, why don't you do them up?
Well, first of all, you
You
have
to do sauce. You have to put some
get
sauce.
You gonna have me do this, or you gonna do it?
Go right ahead.
All
Go
right.
right ahead. Go right ahead.
You take about a tablespoon of
tablespoons.
sauce.
Do it. I'm going to get another camera over here. God, you do it. You do it.
And what you do is you take about a tablespoon of sauce. Cheese is already on this one, but you take the sauce and put it on and spread it so you cover all of the muffin. Then you make sure you're wearing gloves. You take
Gotta
the
wear
cheese
gloves.
and you put it on, and it looks like that.
Now you're Italian too, aren't you?
Thank you. Yeah.
Centracio, huh?
Yeah.
Nice
See, I'm
Italian.
talking with my
huh?
hands.
Nice Italian name.
So then you put the cheese on it.
Cheese on it, right?
Then the next step is you take the pepperoni.
If you like pepperoni. Now, some
if you
people
don't like pepperoni,
pepperoni.
then you don't put it on.
Right.
That's it.
Now, if you like
But you can put other stuff on it too.
like what?
Mushrooms,
Mushrooms,
olives, onions, anything.
Peppers?
Peppers, anything.
How about spinach
Spinach.
on a pizza? You never had spinach on a pizza?
I don't think I'd like it, but we can try.
Oh yeah. How about anybody had spinach on a pizza? Yeah. Come on. Of course we have.
How about broccoli?
Broccoli on a pizza, another good item. Here you go. Now let's show him. Here's brand new. Here's 2 brand new ones. Let's show him
Listen,
how to
wait
do
a
it.
minute now. I'm not finished with this
All right, go
one
ahead.
yet.
Finish.
You're too quick for me, Bob. Slow down.
Go ahead. I'm going to put 2 more in while you're talking.
Take one piece of pepperoni at a time, and you put it down so that the concave of the slice is upward, because that way it has a propensity to go into this muffin
Right.
and capture all of the juices that come out of it.
Really?
If it's the other way around, it'll cup, and that's not good.
No, that's not good. We
So
don't want
you
to cup
put
it.
3 on each,
Yep.
like so.
Okay. And if you got kids that help you, you can have them help you put this together, right?
Yeah, just
Oh,
like
look, we got another one here. This one's like just about
that one-
overdone. That's
yeah, I
close.
think so,
Close to being. Somebody likes them well cooked. That's a well cooked one.
and you,
What do you got?
just put about 3 on each one,
All right.
and then
That you put it
then
right
you put
here.
them
Go
in
ahead.
here,
Put them right
like
in there.
so. You put
them
that
right
on,
in there.
on the top rack, I guess.
Now you know, we even have as a guest tonight my good friend Frank, who's a Marine Master Sergeant. I think it's Master Sergeant, right? Is that a Master? Gunnery Sergeant. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Gunnery. Marine Gunnery Sergeant. And we're going to talk about Toys for Tots too. My favorite.
But you also have to remember, this weekend
What? Yeah. What's happening?
is the Marine birthday. Did you know that?
It is. No.
It's the 8th, is it not? So
10th.
it's the 10th. Yeah. The 10th of November is the United States Marine Corps birthday.
Cut it out.
Yeah.
When did they start? 1775?
I don't know, what was the year you started?
1775.
Thank you very much.
See? So we
I let him get away
all the
with it.
military branches get along together.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you know where they started?
With the Marines?
Yeah.
Got to be Rhode Island.
I know where the Navy started.
Rhode Island.
Right in East Greenwich.
East Greenwich, that's
Right
right.
in East Greenwich, right
Correct.
in Town Hall.
Correct.
Right? I see the plaque right in front of Town Hall.
Been there many times with the Kentish Guard.
I saw the Kentish Guard there recently, yes.
Yeah.
Now you got to do this. You got to show us right here.
Yeah, it's
You can
right.
take any kind of sauce, whatever kind of sauce you like. If you like a sweet sauce, you put a sweet sauce. You make your own sauce, you put your own sauce. You like just tomatoes, you can put just tomatoes, and you can put broccoli or spinach on the pizza, right?
So you take the, what is this? What's the brand?
called sauce.
Does it matter?
No, don't talk about the
we
brand.
can't
We're
talk
not
about
talking
brand.
brands.
But it's red. You know, I'm Italian.
Right.
This is not sauce. It's gravy.
Gravy.
That's right.
Italians call it gravy.
That's right.
yes.
So
How
you
about
put-
half Italians? What do they call it?
Um,
Don't be careful.
no, I won't go there. So you take it, you spread it to make sure every little crevice is filled.
Right.
According
right.
to your
Oh, it is a
direction.
Thomas's,
Yeah.
you know.
That's right. And so you do that. You make sure you got enough to cover the whole thing.
All right.
Then you put that one down. You grab the next one, and you do the same thing.
And I even got tonight. I even got Jason Morrell. He's a magician. He's also an Army veteran. A
And know him well.
Paratrooper.
Did an outstanding job.
He's been to Iraq,
Yep.
Afghanistan, somewhere else too. I don't know.
And we
He's
go to the
been all
same,
over the
we
place.
go to the same church. Did
All
you
right,
not?
now you.
Did you hear what I said?
I did. You go to the same
Okay,
church.
that's
I,
it, okay.
I don't miss anything there.
All right, well,
John.
you need to acknowledge
We
it.
hung
yeah.
up- we. Oh, I was going to get to that. There,
Oh,
John.
okay. Go ahead.
This is like
Then,
a comedy act.
then the
already.
next thing you do is take some cheese and
yeah.
you,
Do you hold it up
Plop it
high?
on there.
What is that, to air it out or something?
yeah.
All right.
Then you fill it up.
You put the
Like
cheese
so.
on there. Now, if you don't like cheese, you don't have to do cheese. Or if you like, as I explained to you earlier, a white pizza. If you don't like
Can I tell them what was in
gravy,
it?
go ahead. What's in it? Go ahead.
See, I learned quickly.
Oh, you did?
You just take oil,
Oil.
olive oil,
Olive oil.
and you
And Popeye?
not saturate it very lightly.
Lightly.
Right, and then you put either
Garlic.
oregano, garlic,
Garlic.
a little bit of parsley,
Right.
something that gives you a flavor of that. But
Right.
you don't use any gravy.
No gravy.
But you can also put olives on it, or onions, or any other
Sure.
stuff that you want.
Or spinach.
I don't like spinach. Right?
Or broccoli, right? So they got the idea. They
Yeah,
understand
that's
this, how fun this can be with your family, a whole bunch of kids around the table. You can have fun cooking this, right? Maybe after we'll even make some. I've done it before, but maybe after we'll even make, if everybody wants, I got some beautiful women here tonight, maybe we'll make some chocolate-covered strawberries.
And the highlight of this eve is going to be the band is going to be eating these and playing at the
The
same,
same time?
Same time.
All
yeah.
right, let's do it. How
gonna
about the
be
band?
wonderful.
Give us a song.
You ready?
Get ready.
Miss Katie Klyla is our vocalist, and she is the best.
Let's see, we got.
So with that,
all
you
right,
got
let's
it.
go. We ready now?
I want two. 1, 2, 3, 4. A buzzer took a monkey for a ride in the air. The monkey thought that everything was on the square. The buzzer tried to throw the monkey off his back, but the monkey grabbed his neck and said, "Now listen, Jack. Straighten up and fly right. Straighten up and stay right. Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow the top. Ain't no use in diving. What's the use of jiving? Straighten up and fly right. Cool down, Papa, don't you blow your top. The buzzer told the monkey having us.
Wow. Well, we'll be back with you. We got to eat pizza over here. How we doing, guys?
Delicious.
Come on, come over here. What are we doing here? How's it? Pretty good, huh?
It's
Very
good, yeah.
Bob. Excellent.
Not bad. Yeah, I especially
Look it
like,
up.
the cheese because I put it on right.
You put it on right?
Yeah.
You spread it right?
Not too much, not too little, just about right. 'Cause you got
about
the
right.
taste. Pepperoni's not overpowering.
Right.
In fact, it's something like the band. If you got too much pepperoni, like too much sound in the band, you drown out the singer.
Right.
If you got too much cheese, you got too much singing and not enough band. So you have to have a balance, and this
Good
is
mix.
exactly the balance that we talk about. You got the pizza, you got the muffin, you got the gravy, you got the cheese, the pepperoni, and it's well balanced. And that is the new Providence Big Pan.
Great job, guys.
Amen.
And they'll be doing another couple of numbers for us. By the way, think about how much or how little this cost to do these pizzas like this. I'd spend
No,
$4.49 for the muffins, a jar of sauce for $2. That's $6.50. The pepperoni was another $3. That's $9.50, and the cheese was another $3. $12.50 for 36.
Good.
$12.50 for 36. That's 33 cents a piece.
Paid more than that. You paid about that much for a pizza itself.
One pizza.
Yeah.
36 of those you can make. And the other thing is, I didn't say, you can half cook them. Don't cook them all the way, Frank. So we got another Italian here now that I think about it. Yeah.
Oh.
I cook them. I'll make a batch like that. Then I wrap them individually, and then I put them in that same oven when I want to have a couple of pizzas,
Yeah. You guys might be onto something. You might have a new component in the MREs.
It's a good idea.
Oh, we did the MREs one night.
yeah, we did. Remember that?
That was funny. That was hilarious. I had somebody talking about that at the last show. Everybody, I used to have a lot of really good chefs come here. Capitol Grill, Florentine Grill when they were open, Raphael's when they were around. I'm purposely talking about restaurants that are no longer there. And these people come on saying, somebody said to somebody else, you got to go on Bob's show. My God, they have great food all the time. Awesome. That night we had the MREs on. They just come out a new style MREs. We had
Yeah.
12 of them.
Yeah.
And they had to eat the MREs. And for those that don't know what an MRE is, it is
Meals ready to eat.
meal that lasts how long?
No, as long as you're going to be around. Yeah.
Longer
Well,
than I'm gonna be around.
you go back a little bit. Yeah, you're too young to remember that either. But back in the 50s, I was in. And I remember K rations
Right.
and C rations.
Right.
Sometimes your boots tasted better. So you'd boil the boots and eat the boots rather than what was in those bags.
Oh, my
That was
gosh.
something else. Remember those?
Yeah, but the MREs really have come a long way.
Yeah,
They
tremendous.
have.
They
They
really
have.
have it,
So Master
exotic foods.
Gunnery Sergeant Frank
Impagliazzo.
Impagliazzo. So we got Impagliazzo, Centracio, and Venturini. Is this like unfair here or something? Or what is
No,
that?
it's good
Sounds
balance.
good to me.
Just like the
Good
pizza,
ba-
good
that,
balance.
that works good. So you're representing the United States Marines and my favorite charity of all time, the best charity in the world,
Toys for Tots.
Toys for Tots.
That's right.
And Toys for Tots is beginning. Now, who's running it this year? Besides
Staff
you?
Sergeant William Fitzpatrick is actually the coordinator.
Okay, now a new guy. That's
New guy,
That's
yep.
that's the only thing it's kind of a little. It hurts a little bit because now we got a new guy to deal with that it doesn't know me. I don't
Right.
know him. That hurts a little bit, and getting things up and rolling. But now we've met. Well, we talked already, so hopefully we get my end of it rolling.
Yeah. Well, the big challenge with the program is that we have it's the Marine Corps Reserve Toys for Tots program.
Right.
But there is no funding for a Reserve Marine to run the program.
So volunteer.
So it's done by somebody on the active duty side.
Right.
And, unfortunately, they rotate out every so many years.
Right.
So that's how you end up with that new coordinator.
Right. It's like every 2 years, isn't it? Every 2
2
years, it
years.
seems I get a new person to deal with. I've been doing this 20-something years with the Toys for Tots.
That's right.
And this event, my event, our event,
December 9th.
December 9th at the Warwick Mall from 5 to 9. Reggie, you'll be there? Maybe
Be
we'll have
there.
the band. Maybe if I get lucky, I can get the big band here that night. It's December 9th. They're smiling. I like that. It's my favorite thing in the whole world. And I've said this before, and I don't know how many people remember me saying this, but the reason I started doing a television show, was to hopefully get well known enough that I could have an impact where I could get people's attention and get people to help me collect toys to help kids during the time that can be the happiest or the saddest time of the year for a young child. And that's why I started doing television.
Yeah. And I think you might want to add too that Allie's Donuts is usually there.
Allie's Donuts.
That could be helpful.
That's good. That's huge. Allie's Donuts. You know who else is big? It does big for me. Cellos is number one.
Yep.
I mean, they've been with me since the start. The Cellos family, they are awesome. All 9 stores. They put the boxes in their stores.
Yep.
Navigate Credit Unions has 13 locations. They put the boxes in their locations. Iggy's. I don't know if they'll do it this year. They probably will. Maybe if I say it, they will. No, I better not. They give away unbelievable amount of things to people to bring a toy.
That's
You
right.
bring a toy to Iggy's. I'm not going to say what it is because maybe they're not doing it this year. I'm pretty certain they will anyway. David is like that. But they give away thousands and thousands of dollars worth
They do.
of goods, of free food if you bring a toy to their Iggy's Doughboys in Warwick, right at, what is that? What do they call that area?
Oakland
right there?
Beach.
Oakland Beach. But it's unbelievable the amount of toys. They fill 13 bags of toys. Those big black construction bags full with toys. And by the way, they're not little $2 or $1 toys you get
No,
at the
they're very
dollar
good
store.
toys.
They're a lot of nice toys. Same thing with Mozzarellas too is another big one. Another big sponsor of mine. I hate to say the ones because I might miss some of them. I mean, miss some of the good ones.
But I think it's important to talk about your event on the 9th. I think traditionally you bring in about 4,000 or 5,000 toys on that evening.
Right,
Which
yeah.
is about 3 hours? 4 hours?
4 hours. 5 to 9. 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. We do it and we have entertainment in the course of the night. We have magic in the course of the night. We have Santa Claus, pours from the Red Sox. Been there almost every time. A lot of Marines come that night.
A lot of Marines, yes.
And we also have restaurants that donate food that night for the people that come and bring a toy and for our Marines and for our entertainers. They get to chow down on food. Hopefully we'll get that. There's a restaurant right there that just moved in next door. We'll
Who?
get them. The
Buffalo
wings
Wild
place.
Wings?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get them because we used to get Cellos when Cellos was there. They used to bring a ton of food. Oh, we'll get Hooters always donates a whole
Sure,
bunch of
yep.
wings, so they may be on a they may have a battle there with Hooters. Mike's a good friend of mine, the general manager of Hooters, so we'll get a
Maybe we can work on that, Battle of the Wings.
battle. I like it. We can do that. What else you got going on with the Toys for Tots?
We're kind of new into the event. You know, we're starting to process the orders, so anybody looking to request a toy can go to www.toysfortots.org and certainly register for a toy, and it'll direct you through. We're using a phone line because
Right.
we've last year we had some problems with running the program, so we partnered with the Salvation Army.
They did a great job.
Excellent job.
Was it Holly? Is that her name?
Wendy, Major Wendy Kuntz.
Wendy
Yep.
and
Robert, Bob.
Bob.
Come on.
I always do that. Somebody with my name. I can never remember their name.
Yeah.
Great people.
Yeah, so Major
Husband
Wendy
and wife
Kuntz.
team,
Yep, she's the state Rhode Island State coordinator.
right? Of the
Salvation
Salvation Army.
So they've come in. They've really helped us out. They scrub all our lists. They verify the nonprofit
Which I
organizations.
like.
Yes.
Which I like because in the past, General, I've seen people take advantage of it. Some people come in and they don't even have kids, or they have one kid and they're going from this place and they're going under this name and they come back under another name, and they take advantage of it, and it's tough. When you're hustling, working hard to collect these toys so every kid has a good Christmas, and then you get these people that are taking advantage of them, selling them on eBay.
You'd like to catch them and send them to Afghanistan for a couple of weeks.
Do something with them. That's for
See if
damn
they
sure,
can do
right?
that with the ISIS. They
Yeah.
won't get very far.
Yeah.
No, 'cause it is a challenge every year. Last year we collected over 80,000 toys
Exactly. 84,000 toys. Exactly.
and distributed to over 20,000 children.
right.
So
Which is awesome.
for a small state, that is a lot of people. And you're right. We do work hard to collect the toys. The citizens of Rhode Island work hard to collect the toys, and we want to make sure. The goal is to put toys in every needed child's hand in the state of Rhode Island.
Well, I talk about it, having come from a big family with, my dad died when we were all young. I was 7 years old, and I tell the story that for that Christmas, my older brother, Vic, who I mentioned earlier, he gave me his...
Well, you do Toys for Tots in his honor, as I
Right.
recall.
Him and my father, they're both named Victor.
Oh, okay.
My father was in the Navy in World War II. He was in on the USS Guam during World War II, and my brother was in Vietnam during the Tet Offensive in 1968. And he died at age 49 from Agent Orange.
Wow.
And my father died at 36 years old. So that Christmas, my brother gave me his sneakers wrapped in newspaper.
Wow.
So, Toys for
Those
Tots.
are good stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we had a great Christmas one year.
Yeah, we spent it in Hungary.
We went to Tezar, Hungary,
Yeah.
and we visited 2 orphanages in Bosnia, across the border.
Yeah.
And 486 kids we gave toys to.
Wow, that's
We
great.
had Hasbro donated the
Hasbro, yeah.
toys.
We took them over on our C-130s, if you recall.
We had 2 C-130s. One of them had a little problem, the one we were in. Do you remember?
Yeah, but we landed.
Yeah, the wrong place. We were headed to Tezar, Hungary. We ended up in the Azores.
No, no.
Yes, we did. We lost an engine.
No, you would have landed there anyway.
Oh, really?
Because the C-130s at that time had to land at Lodges to be able to go to Hungary.
Oh.
So we had you thinking it was there.
It was my imagination
Yes.
that propeller wasn't
It
working?
was just a test.
It was a test,
Just
another
to see
test.
what your
huh?
reaction would be. But
One
really,
of the propellers.
they would have landed at Lodges anyway. Yeah. And they gas up. Now, the C-130s we have now, the
Jays.
straight
They go
on,
right
you know,
over,
Yeah, they
right?
landed. And if you remember, we spent Christmas Eve in the Azores.
That's right.
And then Christmas Day we were in the orphanages, and that was pretty nice.
Right, that was cool. We went to midnight mass.
Yeah.
And
I remember the one thing that will always be with me is there was this 18-year-old kid, if you remember him. He was in the orphanage too.
yep,
Now, in Hungary, they draft you into the military. And he was in the military during the day. At night, he had to go back to the orphanage, and the next day he was back on duty. But we gave him a G.I. Joe from Hasbro,
right.
and the kid broke down crying because that was the first time he'd received anything from anybody. I'll never forget that.
Well, I won't forget the kid that told me that he saw his mother being attacked and his father coming to his mother's aid, and they killed them both right in front of him.
Tough stuff.
Yeah,
Well, that's why we do this program, right?
that's right. No, Toys for Tots, December 9th at the Warwick Mall, and any other event collecting toys. And if you want a box for Toys for Tots, just contact me at ventbob@gmail.com, Bob's Big Adventure or Bob's Adventure. I mean, I am the easiest person on earth to get a hold of. And request a box. We can put a box in. You own a business, could be any kind of business, right?
Right, any business.
If you're going to collect toys and you bring them down to us and come on right on the stage and give us the toys right on the stage.
That's
It's
right.
a fun event.
It is a fun event.
Right? It's exciting, and we, like you said, we collect a lot of toys.
A lot of toys. Probably between 4,000 and 5,000 toys you average on that night.
Yeah, it's a great event. It really makes the night worthwhile. It really makes the effort worthwhile to collect toys.
No, and we really thank you, Bob. You've been around for years, and we really couldn't do the program without you.
Well, it's nice to hear. I wish it was true, but
No, it is true.
no. The Marines do the event since 1947, right?
Yeah, 8. But yeah,
48?
Yep.
40. Oh, it wasn't 40.
Started in California. That's right.
Started in California. A guy and his wife, right?
Yep. A Marine Corps
A
major.
Marine.
Yep.
Yep. Started it. Him and his wife. He saw the need, and he started collecting toys and distributing toys to people and kids in the neighborhood that needed toys.
I got to tell you, though, not to overinflate you, because I know that's hard to do, but thanks to you, it's become more well-known in Rhode
Yes,
Island than it
definitely.
ever has before. You used to hear about it, and occasionally a TV station would pick it up. But your telethon you do at the Warwick Mall has really put it on the map, and people really relate to that. And you get the kind of support of the Marine Corps is just unbelievable. So thanks to you, and I'm sure on behalf of all those kids out there, they're really thankful.
Yeah. It is actually our biggest single event every year.
Really?
Your event is actually the single biggest event in this state.
All right, let's have a song. Get out of
Okay, what do we got up, Katie? What's next?
And for the record, we were founded in a bar.
here. You found it in a bar.
Yes. Tunch Tavern in Philadelphia.
The next song is going to be by Katie. And
Katie's going to sing a
it's called
song.
In the cool of the evening.
Cool of the evening.
This
All right,
is-
Katie, give it to us. I got to run. I got to jump
New
on a
Providence
camera.
Big Band.
You ready? 1, 2. 1, 2, 3.
Barbecue Sam wants a boil of ham, Grace wants a bouillabaisse stew. Jake wants a weenie baked steak and a layer cake. He'll get a tummy ache too. We'll rent a tent or teepee, let the town crier cry. And if it's RSVP, this is what I'll reply. In the cool, cool, cool of the evening, tell 'em I'll be there. In the cool, cool, cool of the evening, better save a chair. When the party's getting the glow on, singing fills the air. In the shank of the night, when the doings are right, well, you can tell 'em I'll be there. We said the bumblebee, let's have a jubilee. When said the prairie hen, soon. Sure said the dinosaur, where said the grizzly bear, under the light of the moon. How about your brother jackass? Everyone gaily cried. You come into the fracas. Everyone gaily cried. In the cool of the evening, tell 'em I'll be there. In the cool of the evening, better save a chair. When the party's getting glow on, singing fills the air. If I ain't in the clink and there's something to drink, well, you can tell 'em I'll be there. If I can roll out of bed and throw a hat on my head, well, you can tell 'em I'll be there. If there's room for one more, if you give me my son, tell 'em I'll be
Beautiful job. Beautiful job. Hey, it's time for who doesn't like magic? Who doesn't like magic? Do you like magic? Everybody likes magic. The band, everybody like magic? Yeah. All right. Gunny, Master Gunny, you like magic?
Except when my money disappears.
Except when your money disappears. Reg, General, Centracio, you like magic?
Absolutely.
With the
This
sight.
is magic. Look,
Get Jason. That's magic. Yeah, you're doing magic, huh? Pretty good, huh? Jason, how you doing?
I'm doing awesome. How are
Now,
you?
Jason, we heard, or I know already, that you served, how many tours of duty?
I've got 5.
5 tours of duty.
Yes.
You went to Afghanistan.
Iraq and Kosovo.
You went to Kosovo, too?
Yes.
Wow. How do you like that? That's good. And you were in the what, 82nd Airborne?
82nd Airborne. Second
You
and
jumped
nine.
out of planes?
Jumping out of a perfectly good airplane
Holy gosh.
is not a fun idea.
Wow. All right, so you want to do a trick with me with my jacket, with my other jacket on, right? The white jacket?
If you don't mind, please.
All right, we'll do the white jacket.
Now, what I'd like to do is have the assistance of the Master Gunner Sergeant as well.
Oh, you do? You want the master over here?
As well.
Holy cow. Now,
Because,
is there a
as we
reason
all
for this
know,
that I'm using?
Marines have honor and integrity, and they never lie. So,
Uh-oh.
Master Gunner, if you can, just inspect me, please. Go up my sleeves, the whole
Sure.
9 yards. Push them up. There you go. Okay, there's no doves up the sleeves.
No doves up the sleeves.
Nothing here.
Nothing there. All right. I'll do it so you always watch. Never have
Now
to
make
come
sure
off.
the
sorry
tail's
about
empty.
Make sure the tail's empty.
Empty.
Empty
Okay.
tail.
Now,
All right.
what we'd like to show...
Now, Jason,
Oh,
how long
oh,
you been doing magic?
The 17th of August of next year will be 35 years.
Cut it out. Wow.
I'm actually the only veteran in military history that's still alive, I should say, where the Army spent my GI Bill to send me to Magic College.
That's great.
Whoa. How do you
have
like
it.
that?
I have a degree from the Academy of Magical
Where
Arts.
is that?
Hollywood, California. Actually, as a matter of fact, it's about 35 miles away from 29 Palms.
Wow.
Holy cow. All right, go ahead. What are you going to do for magic?
Now, what we'd like you to do, please, is show your jacket empty.
Show my
because
jacket empty.
I'm just going to
My
be the
jacket's
prop,
empty.
and Dennis is going to be the assistant.
Dennis,
You're
hey,
go-
Dennis.
You're going to be the magician.
Oh, I'm the magician.
You're going to be the magician.
All right, this ought to be.
Now, take the jacket off.
Take the jacket off. All right.
Now, we're going to show you a cabinet, empty, completely see-through, and we
Wait,
like...
you asked me to put a jacket on. Now you make me take it off.
Correct. Now we're going to have the Master Gunner Sergeant inspect my sword. to make sure it's not gimmicked in any way.
I don't know, Bob.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
Now, from
Whoa,
this
whoa, whoa,
point
hold it, whoa,
forward,
this could be the end of my show.
The Master Gunnery
I
Sergeant.
got a Toys for Tots show to do, Jason.
from this point forward, the Master Gunnery Sergeant and you are going to go behind the illusion to show it empty.
Do I get rid of
Yes.
this now?
Just call it aeration.
I gotta go. We gotta go behind this. Oh, behind this.
Make sure it's empty.
It's empty.
Okay, wonderful.
Now what?
Now come up here.
Okay. Now what?
Now, Master Gunny, please insert the sword back inside the cabinet in the slots. Now, Bob, this takes the magical touch. Right there. Now, Bob, on the count of 3, you're going to say Marine Toys for Tots.
Okay.
Now, watch my hand. 1, 2, 3.
Marine Toys for Tots. Oh, what the heck? Oh!
That is great.
Holy cow! Look at the color of those doves.
Bob, we
Yes,
don't take
they're-
live animals. Only toys.
Only toy. That's right. You can't. No live animals and no broken toys.
Now,
No used toys either.
they're going to go inside the cage.
Inside the cage. Now you just pulled them out of nowhere.
Now,
Because
watch
they
this
pulled them out of
very
your-
closely. On the
Wait,
count
are
of
you
3.
in line there? Can we see that? Have we got a shot of that? Oh wait, go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
Holy cow! How do you like that? Oh, you can cook him. We can cook him.
Now, Casper
Casper.
is going to go inside his house, just like that.
Casper.
Now, what we'd like to do
Uh-oh.
is take the house apart one by one.
No, I don't believe this. What?
I want
wait
to check
a
his
second.
sleeves again.
Whoa.
Whoa!
Wait, Bob,
Casper-
look.
Reggie, how do you
Bob.
like that?
Casper
Okay.
has magical powers to travel from one place to another, being invisible. Now, wait a second. Hold on. There you go, Dennis. Okay. Up on up. Okay. Not on my hand in the tube. That's the cue. Oh, there you go. Stay. Are we ready?
Whoa!
That is great.
Oh, look at the eyes on him. Look at the eyes. How beautiful
looking at you,
eyes.
Bob.
I know. He's looking at you, Bob. How cute is that?
Thank you.
Very good.
And we will be appearing at the Work Mall for Marine Toys for Tots on December 9th.
There
That
you
is
go.
great.
I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you.
I like that. What'd you think of that, man?
Great. That was great. That was
Isn't that cool? That was very nice. Can you give us another song? Give us another song, guys and gals.
That was great.
What do you think of that, Reg?
Outstanding, I'll tell you. What's the name of this song? What are you going to do now?
This is the birth of the blues.
Birth of the Blues. This is clearly one of the icons of big band music. So, listen up.
One of the icons of big band music, huh?
And listen, don't count this time. They count, not you.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mess them up.
I did, huh? All right.
You got it.
They say some people long ago were searching for a different tune, one that they could croon as only they can. They heard the breeze in the trees singing weird melodies, and they played that the stars blues, and from a jail came the wail of a downhearted frail, and they played that the start of the blues from the whippoorwill on a hill. They took a new note, pushed it through hearts, and it was worn into the blue note. And from a jail came the wail of a downhearted frail, and they played that the start of the blues. From a whippoorwill on a hill, they took a new note, pushed it through hearts, till it was worn into a blue note. And then they nursed it, rehearsed it. Then they gave us the Southland gave birth to the blues. They nursed it, rehearsed it, and gave us the news that Southland gave birth to the blues.
Whoa!
That's something, isn't it?
Whoa! Who?
Big band.
Who is that drummer? My God! Can he hit it?
That's Gordon.
Gordon.
Davignon.
Gordon. And who's that young lady in the back? She looks familiar.
That's Dawn Chung.
Dawn, she's been on my show before.
She has.
Hi, Dawn. Nice seeing you. Nice seeing you.
We got a plug in here. Okay?
What do you got to plug?
You know, I plugged where you can, if you want to hear the band, you want to hire the band,
Right.
which is really why we're here, other than to support you, which is
Right.
primary. They can go to newprovidencebigband.com. All the information's
newprovidencebigband.com.
on there. You can contact the band leader, Steve Leonard, and
Right.
that number's on there too. We can't give out telephone numbers on this thing.
Right.
But you can also go to Facebook, which is New Providence Big Band, and on what's this bottom one here? What's the what? Instagram.
Instagram. That's too new for him.
Yeah.
Instagram.
This I can all I can do with Facebook.
Me
yeah.
too. I'm the same way. I'm
So
the same way.
Instagram, New Providence, New Prov Big Band, I guess it is. But really, if you want to hear this band, go to the website
Right.
and you can hear them. And if you want to see them in person, that'll tell you where they're playing from time
Right.
to time. And love to have you come by. We also do from time to time at the Elks in Coventry, West Greenwich.
Oh, sure.
We have open rehearsal every so often, and we advertise that accordingly. You can come in. There's a small cover to get in, and some of that money goes to the Elks, some of it goes to the band.
Right.
But it's basically once a quarter or so, something along that line.
Sure.
It's a real good time. So, and Katie, she's always there, and she's the jewel of the band.
She is.
You can tell. How about a hand for Katie? There?
And I might add, General, don't you also play with the band?
I play, but not on TV. I mean,
Now you play the trumpet, right? Is
I
it
do.
the trumpet?
I play with them on occasion. And
I think I told you this before, or maybe I didn't. I started playing the trumpet. I was in the Cub Scouts when I was a kid, and I started playing the trumpet. But when my father died, all bets were off. That was the end of that. No more trumpet.
Yeah. Yeah, once again, I rehearse with them on occasion. Sometimes I play. We have a gig this coming Friday night at Rhodes on the Patuxent, which is a closed event. But nevertheless, I'll probably sit in with them for that little bit of time. And I can't overstress the importance of this is live music.
That's the real deal.
This is
That's
it.
the real
And
deal.
there's no other comparison to it. You know, DJs and people who play the, what do you call them, the MP3s? Thing you put in this thing and push that button, you think you got live music, and that's not good. This is live music.
That's
and
the
really
real
that-
deal.
This is it. So thank you so much for having me. I think they're going to play one more before we end.
I think they are.
Yeah.
I think they are. We're going to have time.
That's
We're going to
good.
have time.
Good.
Again, we're going to stress the importance of the Toys for Tots on December 9th.
That's right.
The Warwick Mall from 5 to 9 p.m. Bring a new unwrapped toy. Come down, come right on stage, and get this. After a little prodding and a little activity and a little magic. Good. We're going live this year again. We're going to be on TV on Cox 15 live for 4 hours for the Toys for Tots telethon. And we're going to be live on Verizon. I don't know the channel yet. I think it's 24, 25, and 31 on Verizon. And live on Full Channel, which is down in Barrington, Bristol, and Warren. Live, the whole 4 hours. Back to the live. We did live last couple of years. We had a little problem, but we're back to live television. I've been given the guarantee we're going to be live from the Coxes, sending the signal out. They have the wire that's in the mall. They're sending the signal out to the pole, which will be sent back to what they call the head end, which is in Cranston. And then it'll be distributed to all the cable networks. We'll be able to
that is great.
catch it. That'll be live. So we'll be able to be on stage, and Frank will be saying, "Hey, come on down, bring a toy. Come on down." People will be sitting at home and go, "Oh, really? I can go down right now?" They can get up, run to the store, or come to the mall and maybe buy a toy in the mall, or nearby the mall, and come right up on stage. Or even better, you know what's such a cool move? I tell people to do this. You know what's happening? December 9th, folks, Warwick Mall. You get your toys now. You come with your family, you come with your friends, you collect toys, you have a group, a party, like a Tupperware party, but instead you have a toy party. Everybody brings a toy. We have that one girl
Yes.
that, in fact, she's been doing it. She was 7 years old, now she's like 11.
Right.
She had the party at the bowling alley.
Yep, every year she does it.
Every year she does it since she was 6 or 7 years old, General. She collects toys. She has everybody bring a birthday present to her. It's a birthday party. She donates all the toys and all the money that she collects, $200 or $300 in cash, and she brings it to the thing. It brings tears to my eyes. That's this young kid. She started on her own at 7 years old doing this.
Great.
And then we got the several former Marines that have passed away, and their parents have come, and, especially Brian Saint.
Yeah, his mom Lynn.
His mom Lynn, she kills me every time she comes. She collects all year. They run car washes. They run all these events.
Yeah, she just had an event.
They collect money. They collect toys. They bring in bags after bags after bags of toys. And then they come up. The first time she did it to me was 2008, I think, was when her son died,
Right.
a Marine. And she come on the stage. I didn't notice. She's got a shirt on with a picture of somebody. It was her son. And the other people with her also had the pictures. And she told me that she was doing this in honor of her son. And she gave me that night, she gave me a check for a few $100 plus some toys. Last year, do you remember what she gave?
Yeah.
It was like $3,000 cash, besides about 10 bags full of toys that she collects in the course of the year in memory of her son. And there are others too. The girl there,
Holly Charette.
Holly Charette. I went to that funeral, by the way. It was beautiful.
So did I.
I mean,
Yeah. I was on duty at the time.
yes.
Yeah.
And there's a couple others. The names escape me right now, but there's 2 or 3 others. They do the same thing, or events like it. They collect toys and they come up on the stage in memory of their kids.
Every year.
It's an amazing event. It's wearing, it's taxing, but what amazes me is that I can stand there it's 4 hours, plus I'm on the stage before it starts and after it ends. It's amazing I can hold up that long to stay on the stage standing without even going to the bathroom for 4 hours or sitting down for 4 hours. I stand up the entire time.
Well, I think that crowd's really engaged.
Oh, it is. There's no question that makes it for me.
It's exciting, when we say, Bob, we need a minute. We have to, the truck is full. We have to send the truck back and empty it. And
That's what gets me. That's what really is nice to me. That really makes my night.
No, this is at Warwick Mall, you said.
Right.
Yep, Warwick.
You
Right in the
really-
food court, right when you
Right,
walk
but
in.
you need to throw out a special thanks to Aaron Garabedian.
Oh,
'cause
without
he's
Aaron, we wouldn't
tremendous
have this
supporter.
thing. We wouldn't have
Exactly.
this thing.
He's
Aaron,
the,
I went to him a number of years ago
Yeah, I remember that.
with a friend, John from North Providence.
Yep.
And I went to him. It was through him that I got it. And we talked, and he said, well, yeah, we'll try it. And we did, and it was a success because we had done it here. The first few years we had done it here. And it got so busy, so big, the line was out the door and down the street. And I found out later that out in the line, out the street, they wouldn't want to cut the line, was Patrick Kennedy and was Jack Reed in the line. Not together either. They were in the line in different spots in the line trying to get in here. And the governor trying to get in here to handle it. And it was raining that night. So that was the last year we did it in here. So after that, that's what I got hooked up with the Warwick Mall, and they've been really good to us.
Yeah, tremendous.
Yeah, you've really grown the program for us.
It's cool. I appreciate that. I appreciate that sentiment. That hopefully that's true, and hopefully that it continues to go. Continues to be as successful as it is. And I know this for a fact that we are more successful than even the Boston event
Yes.
and
Yep.
any event they have in Connecticut, and that's pretty big. A little old Rhode
Little
Island.
state.
That's not
That's
me.
right.
That's all the people in Rhode Island are givers. They definitely are. They say a lot of things about our little state and we're this and that, but we are proportionally, and it's a proven fact, by the way, that
right.
Rhode Islanders are the best givers of any state in the United States. Do you know that?
It also applies to people who serve in uniform, too. Per capita, we're the most deployed state
Right.
in every single conflict. I think only one state beat us this past scenario, but normally Rhode Island per capita has more deployed soldiers than any other state. And that's a big thing to recognize. You and I were talking about how beautiful the state is. We
Right.
start to pay attention to that and talk about the positive things. We could get out of this rut we're seemingly in.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. And I've always said it. They got the wrong people promoting the state, because I could promote this state, like certainly a lot better than whoever they got promoting the state now.
Well, you do it. You
I do it, and I
you
do it for
well.
nothing.
That's right.
If I got paid for the 23 years I've been on TV, a lousy, we were talking about earlier, $20,000. that's $500,000 I would have got paid. Almost $500,000 I'd be paid. John Salona, by the way, without John Salona, I guess we're running out of time. I guess that's what it's telling me. John Salona is the one that put me in contact with Aaron Garabedian and put it together at the Warwick Mall. Guys,
One more time?
you spent
One
an
more
hour
time.
with Bob. Get us out of here. Thank you, everybody.
got it.
Thank you, Frank.
Oh, thank you, Bob.
Thank you
Appreciate
for
it.
stopping by.
Yeah,
Jason, thank you for coming by.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
Happy birthday to you.
And the band, thank you for stopping by and spending an hour with Bob. Take us out of here.
Come on, babe, why don't we paint the town? And all that jazz, I need on my knees and roll my stockings down. And all that jazz, start the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold, but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all that jazz. Slick your hair and wear your buckle shoes. And all that jazz by the dip is gonna blow the blues. And all that jazz, park the car, I know a whoopee spot where the gin is cold, but the piano's hot. It's just a noisy hall where there's a nightly brawl and all they Jack.